Hey sweet veggies! Today we are having a bit of a different video, as you can see by the title, and I tweeted this in the other day. If you wanna participate in future videos like this, you should really follow me on Twitter because it's where I'm most active. And let's just go right into it. This is the first drawing today. I really like the color choice on this one. It looks really good. I don't understand what these stripes are. It might be lighting, but as lighting I don't see what this might mean. Like, I don't think it makes much sense. So I think good advice here would be to be more clear with the stuff you draw and the stuff you put in your drawings, so when someone sees it, they know what you are representing. Another thing that could better this illustration would be the lighting, really, because it's a bit hard to figure out where the light is coming from. Like, it's clear, the lighting comes from the right, but the shadow on the hair, on the top of her head, doesn't make sense with the shadows on her hair under her ear. Overall, it's a really good drawing and you're doing a great job, sweetie. Now we have this one, in which I think the composition is phenomenal. Like, it looks amazing. And the overall anatomy too. I think this one looks really gorgeous. The only thing I have to critique here is how you use your values. So let's just see this picture with just the values on, shall we? Now we only have the values here, and now you can see that, like, in the character who is behind the one who's in the front, you can see that what she's wearing, especially around her chest, has too much contrast. The same with her sleeves. There's a really dark value right next to a really bright value, and this doesn't make much sense and it doesn't look very good. So here in this part, I would advise to either darken the parts that are more light in this character, or lighten the parts who are darker. Especially when we compare that character to the one who's right in front of us, there's very little contrast on that character. And not only this, but we have some elements in the background. On the top part of the drawing, you can see that they have really contrasting values, like those little elements, and that really brings the viewer's attention to it. And I don't think that's what you want with this illustration specifically. You want the viewer to be focused on the characters and not on the background. So, since the background is mostly dark, what I would do is to darken those values who are too bright for where they are. But remember, overall this is amazing and you did a great job. Now we have a traditional drawing. I think that the overall composition looks really good on this building, on this drawing. I think that personally I would add something in the foreground, being it a building on the left or on the right side, or a car, a boat, I don't know, something. Maybe even a butterfly or a branch of a tree. I think it would add a lot of personality to the drawing. Color-wise, personally, I would go for all black and white or all color, but I believe this might have some meaning behind it, so that's completely fine. And for the last one, the thing that would better this illustration like a lot would be the use of second point perspective. I think that the buildings would look much better. The bridge, I think that's a bridge, would look better. You could understand better how you exactly want the cars, and overall learning how perspective works would really help you. But overall, you did a great job, and this drawing is truly amazing. Here we have another amazing traditional drawing. I truly think the overall design of the dragon is amazing. However, I think that like the scales of like the belly, I don't know if you could call it scales, but that parts of the belly that go through all the dragon's body could be a little more curved, going along with the position the dragon is in. For example, where the dragon is curved, those little things should be smaller or definitely distorted or something. For like under the head of the dragon, those things are very straight, and I think it would make sense if they would be a little more curved and follow the body of the dragon. Honestly, this is all I have to say, because it's only a sketch and it's really good, really well made, and I like it very much. This is going to be the final illustration today. I believe this is some kind of comic panel, and I absolutely love the angle and the composition we have here, and the clothes of the characters, they look really good. The only thing I could critique really here is the use of speech bubbles. Like, they look a bit wonky, you know. If you used a brush specifically for doing speech bubbles or ellipses, it would look better and more professional. And the same with the text. You could use a font. Besides this, the other thing I could comment on is the lighting, because this feels like a very dramatic scene, and doing visual storytelling, you have to put that in your illustration or drawing too, in your panels. And here, dramatic lighting, I think it would make a really big effect. Like, I feel that all the lighting we have in this scene comes mainly from the door, like in the background, like very far away, from the ceiling, and from that place on the right. And the viewer is in shadow, so I don't think it makes much sense that I can see very well the features on the character that is closer to us so well. I think I should only be able to see the things that are facing those lighting sources. And so I think that like the side of the character's face that is facing us, we shouldn't be able to see it very well. But yeah, overall this is amazing and I like it very much, and you did an amazing job because this truly looks incredible. So this is all we have time for today. I really enjoyed making this video. I hope you enjoyed too. If you'd like to participate and send your art for me to critique on, do follow me on Twitter and on Instagram, because those are the easier social networks to send me pictures of your art so I can put it in the video. Thanks for watching until the end, like and subscribe for more, and don't forget to eat your vegetables.